Well, we'll get started then. Thank you, everybody. I'm Scott Larson. I'm the president of the Marshfield Area Chamber of Commerce and Industry, and it's certainly my distinct honor and pleasure to be the Master of Ceremonies for today's Mackey 2020 Firm of the Year recognition. With regard to that, I'd like to take time right now to recognize our honored elected guests that have joined us today. Representing Senator Ron Johnson is Mike Holland. Mike? We have U.S. Representative Tom Tiffany. Tom? Utilizing technology via Zoom, we have State Senator Kathy Brunir. Yep. I'd also like to recognize that we have State Representative John Spiros here as well. And we have Wood County Supervisor Donna Rosar is here. And it wouldn't be a Marshfield event without City of Marshfield Mayor Bob Mcmanus. Bob? I'd also like to take this opportunity to recognize other fellow Mackey Board of Directors, ambassadors, and staff that are with us today. So if you're associated with Mackey, if you want to just give a raise of your hand, just to let everybody know. Also like to give a special thanks to Tri-Media for producing the video showcasing quality roofing and highlighting several of their projects from our Firm of the Year, and also for recording this recognition program today. And I'd also like to note that the video will be made available through Mackey's website, and Tri-Media will also be making it available after the event is completed. So again, special thanks to that. And also helping make that video production possible, I'd like to thank the video sponsors, Associated Bank. Chad, I know you're here from the bank. Marshfield Insurance Agency, Nick, you're here, thank you. And Wifley LLP is also here. So, yep, Keith, thank you. Well, the Marshfield Area Chamber of Commerce and Industry has been honoring Firms of the Year since 1955. And the selection criteria for that award has been based on the following: economic impact on the community, expansion of business in facility or products or services, longevity, continuity with consistent growth over time, community involvement, innovation, recent noteworthy accomplishment, and is a Mackey member. Obviously, our recipient qualifies for every single one of these criteria, leading to its selection as Mackey's 2020 Firm of the Year. Now, at this time, I'd like to invite one at a time our federal, state, and county representatives to come forth, make their comments of recognition. With that, we'll start with Mike Holland, representing Senator Johnson's office. Mike.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody, and it's a great day, and congratulations to Quality Roofing Incorporated from Ron Johnson. Ron's in D.C., so he asked me to present this letter on his behalf. It says, "Dear Pat and Mark, congratulations on your selection as the Marshfield Area Chamber of Commerce and Industry's 2020 Firm of the Year. It is wonderful to hear of a Wisconsin business that is continuing to succeed and expand. Your hard work, willingness to take risk, and dedication to providing exceptional roofing services is resulting in great contributions to the diverse business base of Marshfield. I appreciate your commitment to Marshfield area, the state of Wisconsin, and the private sector. As the chairman of the Homeland Security and Governmental Affairs, I work under our mission statement to enhance the economic and national security of our nation. It is my ongoing priority to work towards a more efficient and fiscally responsible government that allows the free market to thrive so that businesses like yours can succeed. Again, please accept my sincere congratulations on your remarkable accomplishment. May you and your team continue to prosper in the years to come. Sincerely, Ron Johnson. So again, congratulations to the whole Quality Roofing team, because it is a team effort. It's just not one person. And I know you guys are out busting, working hard on the roofs out there, especially in this type of weather. So job well done, and congratulations for Ron Johnson. Mark, if I could.
Mike, thank you very much for being here today and joining us. We really appreciate that. Please pass along our best wishes to the Senator as he represents Wisconsin well out in Washington, D.C. Next up, let's ask Representative Tom Tiffany to come forward and provide some comments of recognition.
I just wanted to say hi to Senator Brunir. It's good to see you once again, even though it's virtual.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, everybody. It's great to be here. First of all, I'd like to recognize Scott and his leadership at the Marshfield Chamber of Commerce. Thanks for all the work that you do, Scott. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. Great to be here. My name's Tom Tiffany, representing the 7th Congressional District. Just been here 5 short months, but it's been a great privilege to represent you out in Washington, D.C. And what better place to recognize as a Business of the Year those of you that help build America. I mean, this is really, businesses like this are what keep roofs over people's heads. This is industrial America. It is what keeps America running. And in particular, I want to recognize you guys back there that got the hats on, you got the green on, and all the rest. Thank you for the work that you do every day, going up on roofs, doing the work of America. Yeah, absolutely. So on behalf of my office, I'm so pleased to be able to have time today to make it down here to Marshfield to recognize the Bogatkas here since 1990 that you've had this enterprise. I mean, I think about my wife Chris and I when we bought our business, Wilderness Cruises. It was just a year later, 1991. We survived 20 years and then moved on. Congratulations to you as you've hit 30 years now. And congratulations on being recognized as the Business of the Year here in Marshfield. And we wish you another 30 years of success here and helping keep a roof over people's heads. Congratulations.
Come on up.
Yeah. Congratulations, you guys. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Here, we're going to shoot a picture. Thanks so much.
Tom, thank you again as well. Thank you for those words. Thank you for the job you're doing serving Wisconsin in the 7th Congressional District. And it was a pleasure working with you too when you were at the state in Madison working for Wisconsin. Next, we're going to, hopefully the technology works here. So I'm going to take and grab the computer and we'll hear some remarks from State Senator Kathy Brunir. And hold on a second, Kathy. This. And hopefully we're good to go.
Can you see me now?
Yep.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be with all of you. Quality Roofing. All I can say is thank you for providing jobs to Wisconsin and central Wisconsin. We appreciate your investment in this state and in your employees. And I am sure all of the employees work hard. I have a son who is a construction worker, so I happen to know he does siding. So you all work very hard, I know for sure. So congratulations to all of you. Thank you for allowing me to be there with you virtually. Since COVID, we're kind of getting used to this, but I do have to travel tonight. And so I appreciate the fact that I don't have to put on an extra 250 miles. So thank you for all your hard work. Congratulations on your award. It is well deserved.
Thank you, Senator Brunir. We appreciate your comments and the work you do for the Marshfield area too, representing us down in Madison. All right, up next, let's welcome State Representative John Spiros.
Thanks, Scott. Look, there's Kathy. You know, it's kind of funny is you've got a person here who's from the county who's going to represent far that way or far that way. I represent here, so just remember that because you're replacing a roofer. But you know what? Here we go. Look at the roofer in Marshfield here. Firm of the Year, Quality Roofing. So I want to congratulate you on what you do for Marshfield, what you've done over the years. And I echo what Tom said too, from the standpoint of the workers, putting people to work. I mean, this is not an easy profession either, getting up and, you know, having to deal with scaffolds and then dealing with cranes and everything else. It wouldn't be the job that I would want, and especially on days like this, that's a little bit chilly, but I want to say thank you and congratulations on receiving this Firm of the Year from Mackey and from the city. So with that, because it's cold, I'm going to keep it short and say thank you and congratulations, and I'll have you come up and grab this plaque too.
Likewise, John, thank you very much for those comments. Thank you for the job you do for all of us here in the Marshfield area, representing us in Madison. We deeply appreciate that. All right, up next, representing Wood County on the Wood County Board of Supervisors, Donna Rosar. Donna, please come on up.
So I don't come bearing any gifts, I'm sorry. I just kind of popped in, so I appreciate this opportunity to represent Wood County Board of Supervisors. We'll keep it short. I'll just say ditto to a lot of the things that were already said. I'm such a small business advocate, and I appreciate from Wood County's economic perspective what you contribute to this community. Thank you very much, the jobs you provide, the investment that you've made in our community in order to provide the small business, and to congratulations on your Firm of the Year award. So that's all I've got to say, and I appreciate all of you being here in this very chilly weather. Take care, stay healthy, and have a wonderful winter. And again, congratulations to your team.
Thank you, Donna. We appreciate that. And thank you for serving us through the Wood County Board of Supervisors. All right, next, I'd like to invite up Mayor Bob Mcmanus to present a proclamation on behalf of the City of Marshfield. Mayor?
Thank you all very much. I'm not going to read all the whereas and foras and all that stuff. Mark and Pat, it's been nothing shy of amazing what you have done. Starting in 1990, 0 employees, maybe $100,000 in revenue, to go to where we are today, employing over 55 great employees who all echo what these folks said. My hats are off to you for what you do there, and to go over in 10 million in sales. It is absolutely phenomenal what you have done. No doubt it has not been easy. I'm sure you've had ups and downs, but you've handled it great, and you're a great recipient of the Firm of the Year. So on behalf of myself as mayor, your common council, and all the citizens of Marshfield, congratulations on your achievement, and thank you for calling Marshfield home.
Yep. Go ahead, do the picture. Mayor, thank you for that, for the proclamation. Thank you for the job you're doing here with the City of Marshfield. You're certainly an advocate and a friend of Mackey, and we appreciate that. Well, this is a Mackey Award, and so it would only be right that I invite up our Mackey Board Chair, Ron Wilczek, to make some comments and then to present the Firm of the Year award. So Ron, you want to come on up?
Well, thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here, and on behalf of Mackey and the Mackey Board of Directors, I want to congratulate Quality Roofing for being recognized as this year's Firm of the Year. They're very deserving of the award. If you listen to Scott talk earlier about the criteria, they certainly check all the boxes, and I know that Pat and Mark work very hard to make the business so successful. And speaking of work, I know they've done work at Lambeau Field, so when I think of like work, success, and the Packers, I think of Vince Lombardi, and he once said that you don't find success before work. Wait, excuse me. You can't find. I'm losing my train of thought here. A little nervous. You don't find success before work other than a dictionary. Okay. And obviously, they've worked very, very hard to make this company so successful. And the fact that they've grown from 0 employees to so many employees is just a remarkable accomplishment. And being recognized by your peers for this award is certainly something you should be proud of, but not as proud of what you've done in growing this business. I know you're committed to your employees, you're committed to your customers, and as a result, you've been really committed to the Marshfield community by giving back so much. So really appreciate that. So on behalf of Mackey, I'd like to present with this award to you. Ooh. It's heavy, too.
All right, well, Mark and Pat, don't run off too far, because at this point in time now, we'd like to ask you both to come up here, and this is your chance to make a few comments and with regard to everything. So please help me welcome Mark and Pat Pagoda, Quality Roofing.
I know you're cold. I'll whip through it. I am too. Thank you, Marshfield. To the Chamber, the Mayor, other officials here today, it's an honor to have you here. Thank you so much. I have a little history, a bit of drama, a hint of romance, and a whole lot of thank yous to get through. 30 years ago, Mark and I were college kids living in Oshkosh. We were hanging out, working, eating fish sticks, watching MTV, and studying business. We really wanted to go into business together. And it was the classified ad that brought us here to Marshfield. One of the 3 original founders of Quality Roofing, Vic Koenig, was in his 80s and wanting to retire. The business had slowed down and he no longer had employees. It was Vic that placed that classified ad in the Marshfield News Herald. And really, who doesn't get excited when they see an ad for a roofing company for sale? Vic was a very persuasive old guy. So he financed his inventory and his equipment, and he rented us his building on the south side down by Treeweiler. And that's where we started out. It turns out Mark and I learned best by making every mistake in the book. Some particularly brutal lessons in those early years involved things like cash flow, retainage, torch-applied roofing, and I did say torch, things like the work comp rating for roofing. Nick, that's still an issue. Perforated base sheets, and I did say perforated. There was also the time that we tipped the forklift over off the trailer directly onto the railroad tracks. Mark, I can still hear that train whistle. So we started out young. Selling roofs when you look like you're 14 and you don't have any references doesn't produce immediate results. But we stuck with it. We learned, we grew. Most important of all, we surrounded ourselves with really, really good people. The Marshfield community gave us a chance, and we hope we've made you proud. Roger Arnoldy, Dave Bartell, Kathy Reiner, Jerry Tuscher, Dan Helwig are just some of the names that come to mind from those very early years when we were starting out, each providing help in some way that was invaluable to us. Nowadays, workmanship by the quality roofing people from Marshfield can be found on Lambeau Field, on the UW Kohl Center, on the Wisconsin State Capitol in Madison, along with hundreds of other facilities throughout Wisconsin. We plan to continue to lead, and we plan to continue to grow in our industry, bringing the rewards back to this community. Our pride and our gratitude for those of you that are getting it done every day cannot be understated. We thank David Shug. It's quality roofing policy that we always mention David Shug first. So thank you, David. We thank Sean Ackley and Corey Rogowski and Andy Stakowicz. Thank Lucas Kramer, the amazing Heidi Krohn, David Peters, Jamie Chapman, I'm sorry. Everybody from Greg Knapp, Kyle Tisdale, Paul Ritter, Aaron Wolf, Buddy Merritt, Jason Carofi, Kyle Tisdale. Who am I forgetting? Sean Doyne and Aaron Kay over in Menominee. Travis Schmidt, Bobby King. I'm not going to list everybody, but everybody that's part of our team here at Quality Roofing. Kyle Schultz, I'm sorry. My gosh, that would have been bad. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Construction work in Wisconsin is not for the meek. We employ the toughest, smartest, most ambitious group of people you'd ever hope to meet. Thank you to crew's families as well. We never forget that while the crew is working long hours or is gone overnight during the week, that someone's at home taking care of the house and the family along with their own career. Strong construction workers have even stronger partners at home. We've pulled together with this remarkable group of people over the years through every possible challenge and tragedy, the loss of loved ones, bouncing back from troubled times, house fires. Recently, of course, we're dealing with the pandemic. Our guys have dealt with rioting on their job sites in Madison. We had the close encounter here in the Marshfield yard with the murderer this year. You just can't make anything up that happened this year, I guess. We've watched boys grow into fine young men. Fine young men become impressive husbands and fathers. Felons become leaders. Struggling students become highly skilled craftsmen. Construction pays the bills, but creating an environment where people can succeed and grow really fuels the soul. Marshfield's general contractors, we want to thank them for including us on their projects. Our neighbor here in the park, Staub Construction, the Bozen Company, Don Nicolai Construction, Marwood Construction Services, the Merkel Companies, Trudeau Construction, and others. Thank you so much. Thank you to the Van Gompels, our Firestone partner. Your friendship and support mean the world to us. Thank you to Nick Arnoldy and his team at Marshfield Insurance for always fielding anxious questions that start with, what if? Thanks to Brianna and your crew at Tri-Media for gracefully pivoting to create a virtual format for this year's event. I don't know what in the world we'd have done without you. Thank you to Chad Curtis and everyone at Associated Bank. Thank you to Keith Koulis and everyone at Whipfley. We have so many partners and customers in this community that keep us going, and we want to thank you all. Mark and I were blessed with wonderful parents. We want to say thank you to Barb and John, I'll get through this, Bev and Bill, for teaching us the value of work and for their beautiful example of long partnerships. And we certainly want to recognize that other partnership that Mark and I collaborate on, our kids, Kelly and Brooke, John and Matt. Someday you'll appreciate this virtual, immersive, home-based business education that your dad and I constantly provide. Thanks for putting up with all the shop talk at home. We are incredibly proud of your independence and each of your ambitions. Lastly, most importantly, they say it doesn't matter where you're going, it's who you have by your side. All credit to our fearless leader, Mark. Your vision, your determination, and it's been your fierce dedication to our customers throughout the years that has made all the difference. Your ability to instill crippling fear in young men has really come in handy as well. Little did I know when I hit on you in the basement of that house party in Oshkosh years ago that we'd end up here. You are the best of partners in business and parenting and in fun. I look forward to the next 30 years. In closing, one more time, thank you, Marshfield.
Thank you. Mark and Pat, thank you so much for those comments. We appreciate everything you're doing here in the Marshfield area with your business, providing these jobs, supporting families, creating a better environment, a better community, all the work that you're doing around the state, around the nation with the projects you work on. It's obviously a testament to the quality of work that you perform. So again, as you mentioned and others have mentioned, we wish you a great next 30 years beyond. So appreciate that very much. Also want to thank you. Obviously, this is not normally how we like to celebrate our Firm of the Year. Typically, we like to have a nice event at a nice hotel, reception area, and have a big party to be able to celebrate with them and recognize that. Obviously, we're in different times right now, and so a testament to everybody here as Quality Roofing pivoted, tried media to help out, and it's pretty much what we've been doing at the Chamber all year long too, is to pivot and adjust, and we'll find a way, and we did. And so we appreciate everybody's willingness to accommodate these circumstances and still come out and provide a meaningful recognition of our Firm of the Year, Quality Roofing. So again, thank you everyone with regard to that. Just as a reminder again to the attendees and any viewers that a link to this will be provided after the event is over. You can check out the Mackey website for links to that. And I believe there's probably some refreshments or some light refreshments available, and there's you can learn a little bit more about what goes on here with the company. So if you want to stick around, if you can stick around a little while longer, feel free to do so. With that then, I want to thank everyone for being with us today and recognizing again Quality Roofing as Mackey's 2020 Firm of the Year. Thank you.